the custom payment plans. You can create offers. You definitely have to create a Stripe account to be able to receive payments. There's typically a 7-day hold on your funds. You pay 5% plus 30 cents. Hey there, and welcome back to another video on Money Mogul's YouTube channel, where we discuss business, finance, and fashion. That's in no particular order. Those are my expertise level, so let's get into it. Today's focus is going to be more so on the business aspect. I've been using an app for probably 6 months known as Partually. This is a payment processing app where you can accept payments, whether you're freelancer, business consultant, you do tech work, things like that. This might be the ideal app for you. I am pretty much giving my review on it, if I would recommend it. No, I'm not getting paid for doing this video. I just came across this app doing some research, and a lot of people are not aware of it. Partually is actually available in 35 countries and available in 125 different currencies. So it's accepted internationally. So if you have customers in other countries, this would be another reason why you might want to use. Definitely want to get right into the reviews. What is Partually? Well, Partually is a payment system that allows you to accept payments. Now, you can use Partually as a merchant or a customer, or you can actually use it in affiliate marketing. I'll get more into that later on in the video. Looking to increase your cash flow, streamline your invoicing, take control of your finances, your income, I highly suggest you consider Partually. Now, this will help increase your conversion rates with your customers. I know as a business consultant, some of the services I offer are more so on the heavier side of as far as price. So a lot of customers don't have the funds to pay that up front. But if you're offering, or I've noticed that when I offer a payment plan, I'm more likely to get a customer to buy, because with Partually, customers can create their own custom payment plan. So whether they want to pay the weekly basis or monthly basis, how much they want to pay, they can create a custom plan that works for them, which is why I love Partually. So some of the key features with Partually: when you send out a payment plan to a customer, there's an automatic contract created based on what figures you plug in. So you'll be responsible for plugging in like the total amount, what the final due date will be, things of that nature, what the down payment is going to be. So the contract is going to be pretty much generated and sent out to the customer. Until the customer signs the contract, the payment will not be accepted. So this works for you in scenarios where, let's say you have service that hasn't yet been completed, but you want to secure that payment with your customer. So you ask for a down payment, and once the services are done, you go ahead and process a manual or automatic payment. Now that brings me to the next point. What's cool about Partually is those payments can be taken directly from your customer's account from either manual processing or automatic, depending upon what you agree upon. Now, a lot of the options that are available can be decided upon on the customer's end, but a lot of those options are available on your end as well. Then you also have the down payment option. Now, you can set a standard down payment that you expect the customer to pay, or you can give the option of a flexible down payment. That way you can set a minimum of what you expect the customer to pay, and if they're willing to pay a little bit extra, they have the option to do so. The payment plan will automatically adjust to spread the remaining amount of the payments over the frequency that they select. So the customer can decide the frequency and the term. So like I mentioned before, it can be monthly, weekly, daily. It can either be manual or automatic. Now, as I move on to the next feature, you have the ability to go into affiliate marketing, or you can go in for a merchant account, like I have for my business, or you can opt in for a customer account. Now, each account is different. For a customer account, that's typically for someone who's going to be paying on Partually. So a customer account looks different from a merchant account, because a merchant account is to accept payments through Partually. In order to accept payments and get the funds out of Partually, you do have to create a Stripe account. No, you don't need a Stripe account to create a Partually account, but you will need a Stripe account to receive your funds from Partually itself, okay? So keep that in mind. And with the affiliate marketing, what's so great about that program is you receive 20% of net profits for whatever business signs up using your link. 20%, that's decent for another stream of income, and all I have to do is share a link. That's awesome. And those funds that you make from your affiliate marketing link are sent directly to your PayPal account. So those funds typically take 7 days to release, which isn't too bad. I know with PayPal that time can differ, so make sure you take a close look at their policy. With Partually, customers are not expected to pay any interest, no APR, no credit checks, and definitely not going to cost too much for them. The great thing about this app is that there is no interest. The customer isn't charged any APR rates, or there's no hidden fees. Pretty much they pay what you have on the contract, and that's it. Now, you can assess late fees if that's written in the contract, but it's not automatically assessed. There's no credit check required for your customer to actually run their payment through Partually. The reason why I chose this payment processing, because it is cost efficient. I'm charged a 5% transaction fee for every payment that I receive, so it'll be 5% of whatever I'm making plus 30 cents. Other than that, there's no hidden fees. Partually pays Stripe directly. You just have to worry about paying that 5%. And in most scenarios, the funds are released within 7 days. So you don't have to wait too long to get your funds. Once the customer makes a payment, you'll wait 7 days, the funds will. So I found a couple facts on their website. You can find this on their website as well. They currently help 16,193 businesses. So they might be a small company, but they're growing exponentially. Again, they are working in 30 different countries and accepting 135 different currencies. From my experience, I haven't had any issues with Partually. I've been using the app for 6 months. I know there's different things that can happen. You can have chargebacks and disputes and refunds. I don't necessarily know how the process would go, but the good thing about Partually is that they have a lot of information on their website that will answer some of those general questions. Check out some of those frequently asked questions, and I'm sure your concerns will be answered. And also, what's so awesome about Partually is they have a great customer service team. You can reach them by chat, you can reach them by phone and email, and their response rate is very quick. I had some issues with adding integration to my website. I had someone call me. I signed up to get a call. They walked me through the process, and they even sent me an email with the instructions on how to do it, just in case I wasn't able to follow along. So great customer service. If you're still not sure if this is for you, I suggest you try it at least once. And if you have questions about your payments, definitely hit up customer service. They're more than likely going to help you out with what you're looking for. The main thing that you're probably going to have questions about are like integrations and how to get Partually on your website, or how to allow your customers to check out using Partually, especially if some of those websites are not yet loaded up. I know they have Shopify, they have WooCommerce and BigCommerce, but there are still some other websites that are not necessarily on there, but you can do a workaround like with Wix. It's not necessarily an integration on there, but create an offer. You can create what's called an offer, and with the offer, it comes with a URL or a link, and you can take that link and create a button on your website. So there's definitely workarounds if the integration tool doesn't work for your platform that your website is currently on. So I hope this video was helpful. With Partially, it helped me put an end to chasing clients. Frankly, if you are doing a freelancer work or you're doing service-based, frankly, if you're doing freelance work or service-based business, a lot of times you have that question of should I take the payment first before I do the work? And a lot of times if you are accepting a down payment, you might be relying on like PayPal, you might be relying on Cash App or Zelle. I'm not sure about your business, everybody's different, but if you are relying on those types of payment processors, they don't actually have the contract for you. They don't have the option to set up automatic payments. Yes, there's a lot of competitors against Partially, but I haven't seen any competition like Afterpay. Afterpay is very much known for payment plans and installment plans. But as far as like the way that it sets up with the contracts, I really like that with Partially. I haven't seen it with anyone else, and I'm gonna stick with them until further notice. I would definitely give them 4 stars out of 5 stars, only because some of the things on the website are not necessarily up to date. It would be nice to have an app to access some of those things, and like some type of fraud prevention on the website as well, I would say could improve and would definitely get me at 5 stars. That pretty much wraps up the Partially app from my perspective. We went over some of the key features. They have the custom payment plans. You can create offers. You definitely have to create a Stripe account to be able to receive payments. There's typically a 7-day hold on your funds. You pay 5% plus 30 transaction. You can also include taxes and fees. I definitely suggest you check it out. I've included a link that you can sign up with inside of the description box below. I am not being paid for reviewing this app, but this is an affiliate link that if you purchase through clicking that link, I will receive money for it. So other than that, if this is something that you might need for your business, if you're a freelancer or your business consultant, definitely check it out. Give it a try, see if it works for you. It may not work for you, it may work for you. But let me know how it works out for you. Let me know your review on it. Do you like Partially? Will you continue using it? Would you recommend it to your friends and family who are also business consultants and in the freelance industry? Leave a comment below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Money Moguls. Now's the time. You watched all the way till this point, so you might as well. But yeah, again, stay blessed. Y'all stay up. Money Moguls.